Hello and welcome to Star Child Links. So this is part two of my walkabout. So when I did part one, I didn't really understand what I was doing back then. So now, just to clarify, I want to tell you that I am on a walkabout, and what a walkabout means is it's just a spiritual journey. Where I'll be focusing on only things that the Great Spirit wants me to do, or the Goddess wants me to do. Just spiritual focus for however long it needs to be. So, and if you want to join me on this journey, then you just have to pick one of the stones here. If you've already done that in the first video, just go with the stone that you already picked uh, in the previous one and see what new cards pop up. And if you haven't seen the previous video, it's okay. You can just start from part 2. I, I have a feeling that many people will just come in different parts of the journey, and that's fine. That's actually pretty beautiful. So let me just give a short introduction. I have my own names for these stones, okay? So this is the mother stone. This is the pregnant stone. This is the spirit stone. It's called lapis lazuli. This is the intuition stone, female intuition. And this is the happiness and joy stone. Okay, so we start with the first stone, which is the mother stone, and we'll find out what you get. Moose, interesting. King of Swords, dare, and be realistic. Okay, so whoever chose the mother stone, you guys need to really work on your confidence, not just your self esteem and your self worth and things like that. You need to be uh, so proud of yourself, so feeling so good about yourself that you are completely okay with sharing things about you with other people. If it were reversed, then you would be the kind of person who thinks that they are too weird for the crowd around them. But no, you're not weird. You are actually someone people would love to get to know. So share, please share. And then look at this. We have the King of Swords. And now, King of Swords is all about clarity of mind, and it's something else also. Actually, just one second. Yeah, sorry. Now look closely. You will find little crows, crows or ravens everywhere here. Now the symbology here is that uh, the King of Swords is someone who is the ruler of all kinds of thoughts. He is the ruler of the bad thoughts also, as well as the good thoughts. But the thing is, he wants you see that his mind is in the good. His head is full of light, and he has this owl for wisdom. So he's the one who decides actually what is bad and what is good in his life. He's the one who decides what words to use as a weapon, what words to use as a help. So, yeah, if you have King of Swords, you need to understand that right and wrong means different things for different people, and you need to know what it means for you, and you need that clarity to such a level that um, in any situation, in any social situation, you can act, you can do what you want to do without doubting yourself. And then we see that this will be very necessary because the other card that's coming up for you is dare. You need to dare yourself. You need to do things you never did before. You need to push yourself. And at the same time, please be realistic. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I'm not saying be real, don't go for those big dreams. No. What I'm saying is dare yourself, okay, but make it fun. Don't make it something that really pushes you and pushes you to the extent that you drop all enthusiasm. Be realistic like that. Okay, and now I'm just gonna pick another card to see where doing all of this is going to lead you. I think I'll pick a card for every group too. It's gonna lead you to the Three of Wands. That's so cool. You are going to get, if you do all of these things, I feel like you really need to get out there and share yourself with the world, and share also your sense of clarity, and really, you know, show your real authentic self. Dare to show your real authentic self. And then you will see the bigger picture in life. You will see so much more that you can actually do that you never thought of before. This is an incredible card to have. It looks like by sharing yourself, by like sharing your experiences and sharing who you really are with other people, you are going to make some real connections that will open up your life, the possibilities in your life. That sounds amazing. So you guys have a good one. And now I am going to move towards the pregnant stone. And those of you who don't know, I call it pregnant because it is mostly the base stone, all of it, except somewhere here is a little crystal that's like growing out of there. I don't think you can see it. Oh, it's too close. See? No, that's not a crystal. Is it? Sorry. Okay, never mind. So there's the pregnant crystal, and for you guys, you got links. Nice, very nice. Page of Wands, cool. Stasis, interesting. Keep an eye out. Okay, so it looks like you guys may be doing a lot of waiting. So let me just check. I want to pull another card for this. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay. Right. So you guys, this one shows like a lot of creativity, a lot of interest to do things, a lot of passion. But this shows that you're considering something new. So it looks like you're transferring whatever you were passionate about before into something else, and that's why it was upside down, because it doesn't have a proper channel to go out yet. Okay, that's understandable. That's good. That only shows that you're going through some change, which is always good. And I want to know why stasis was upside down. Stasis is all about balance. And then you have love here. Okay, so cool. So, the way I see it, I think your sense of balance is going to change or it's going to shift because new things are coming into your life, new things you can be passionate about. And the links is here to tell you that you probably won't really see this coming unless you pay attention to your intuition, to the thought that keeps coming in your mind every now and then. Not like a worry, but like a whisper. You really need to listen to that. And Links is also about all of the occult mysteries in life. It's basically the keeper of secrets. So keep an eye out for whispers and secrets and intuitive nudges about what the next thing is to be passionate about. Something new is going to open up today. Well, not today, but in time. All you have to do is keep open, and all you have to do is keep so stasis is about keeping yourself in balance. So, and you got love too, right? So imagine this, imagine you're going through your day and you want to vibe at the vibes of love. So you need to, suppose you got a lot of bills in the mail and you have a lot of tension regarding payments you need to make. So at that point, you're not vibing at love, you're vibing at um worries, you're vibing at a frequency of um, financial insecurity. So put a good song on that helps you get back into the vibe. You can see your bills and you can decide, okay, I need to do this and this about it. But it's another thing to let it affect your vibe so much. So keep that internal equilibrium there. Keep yourself at the vibes of love, and then you'll attract something to be passionate about. And you really need to open your mind. That's what the Links is about. And grandma says keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out. Be alert. That's all it says. And now, if you follow all of this, where are you going to land? Aha! You're going to land with a lot of clarity. So, this is the Ace of Spades. This is all about knowing your mind, really knowing your mind, and knowing the path that you're going to go. It's it's much needed clarity. That's what it is. See, and there were the lovers before. Lovers is just, it's a period of confusion between two options, or the decision of what's right and what's wrong and things like that. Yeah. So it's coming from that space to a space where you can really be passionate about something you really love. It's going to come into your life. Just stay in those love vibes. Do whatever you need to pamper yourself, whatever. Now comes the Spirit Stone, Lapis Lazuli. What do you have to say to me? Oh, okay, so you guys got the ant, which is all to do with community. You need to think about community. And you have the Two of Swords. Okay, I wonder why the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me just pull out another card. Blocking you from what? Oh, snap. That is seriously good looking. And I want to know why Wing in the Wind is also upside down. Laugh. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so ANT is about community. It's about forming your community, working in your community, having a bunch of friends, a bunch of people that you can treat like family. And then you have, oops, sorry, shook the camera. Yeah. You have Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about like blocking yourself. And I asked why. It and then the Wheel of Fortune came. So I feel like you're not really blocking yourself, it's just that you're taking your time, because Wheel of Fortune is a huge change. It's a good change. It is something that will make you feel like fate is finally thanking you, but it's a huge change, and to get used to it you need to be in a certain energy level. So I think that you are just readying yourself to receive it. So you know what, let me just take this out of there and put this here instead, to give you something to look forward to. You can take your time, okay, but realize that when you let go of all of your worries and when you open yourself to receive, you've got gold coming into your life. Look at that. And then we have Wing in the Wind upside down with laugh. So this makes me think that you need to just again put all your cares away. Oh, look at this. This one is actually uh, so these cards of mine are actually a painting, and I cut it up and I did like a Rorschach test with each piece to find out what it means. And these two connect. Look at that, they connect. So I guess what this is trying to say here is you need to laugh more, and when you laugh more, um, you'll be more capable. You'll have that energy, I guess, to handle this kind of change of fortune that comes to you. Because I feel like when it comes to you, it'll come to you like chaos. It'll just hit you in the face. So yeah, you you need to get into that space where you're extroverted, where you're laughing, where you're just finding anything and everything funny. So once you're there, right, you can handle the good fortune better. Yeah. And then we have Time is Ripe Now, so act. So I guess for you guys, it's just a matter of saying, yes, let the adventure begin. Whenever you say it, that's when all this good stuff happens. You meet your community and your people, you get something, get a change of fortune, you have a lot of chaos that you are thriving in. So, yeah, it looks really good for you, it looks really awesome, and that's your reading. And now here is the Female Intuition Stone. We have, oh, a blank card. What do you know? And Five of Pentacles, and the Lucky card upside down, and Experiment. I wonder what this is about. Now I need to find out what this spirit animal is. So I'm going to take one card. Oopsie. Gonna take one card for the look of it. Okay, so it's something black, like a black cat or something, and what it means. Rules of the game. Okay. I think instead of a black panther, it's a black cat. and it's telling you to be smart like a black cat. Let me figure that out better. Okay. So you've also got Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is when you think that you're all alone, when you think that the universe doesn't have your back. And lucky is upside down, I think, just because this card exists here. So it looks like, let's see, let me pick another card for this thing here. Page of Swords. So it seems like it's a social thing. I think you have some anxieties to do with people or to do with the decisions you make, and you're not sure if you'll regret them or not. And then I want to take another card for this. It's funny that you picked the intuition stone, and I'm picking a lot of cards for this. Maybe I should use my intuition and stop. Let go. Interesting. Yeah. You know what? I actually didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see this either. I think you are going about things in a way that is like, oh, it's just me and I need to look out for myself. Nobody else is going to do that for me. And you're like the black cat that everybody seems to misunderstand, and so you feel pretty left out, like this girl here. She has the star over here that she can connect to. Stars represent hope, especially the pentagram like this represents magic, actually. So it looks like you're someone who can tap into magic, but you're not seeing it yet because you're wrapped up in yourself, in this place where you think that there isn't much magic coming out of you, think you're all alone. But no, that's not true. You need to let go of those ideas of being alone. You need to connect with nature, and that's when you get lucky. There, I read this post experiment. So I read this post recently that talked about magic. What do you think magic is like? So some people said it's like the dust that flows through the window and the ray of sunlight is catching it. And so the dust floating down in the ray of sunlight looks like magic. And some people say that magic is when you put a scent, like light up an aroma diffuser and have those changes. Just smell the scent and have it change your mood and your thinking. That's magic. Sometimes magic is a friend that you really were thinking about and they call you right then and there. Magic is actually a connection to something in a way that's not ordinary. Magic can be anything, and you really need to try and define it for your life and try and see what that is. And it says experiment. So you know what, let me pull a final card. So if you do all of this, where are you going to be? Seven of Cups and upside down. Let me take another one. Clarity. Okay. So you were confused before. You thought that there were a lot of options in your life and you didn't know what to go for. But if you do this, if you experiment with stuff, you will find your clarity. And I think, okay, so we have the black cat, okay, and black cat, all witches, well, not all witches, but most witches are familiar with black cats, and cats are like familiars. They're very sensitive to energy, and when you are just taking care of them, they tend to show you things about yourself that you didn't really know. Like black cats are all about revealing the shadow aspect of you and how to take care of the shadow aspect of you. And it looks like you want magic, you want something more from life, but you don't know where it is. And your shadow aspect is loneliness, is solitude, is thinking that no one will understand you, and things like that. And so you really need to tap into your magic, your lucky vibe, that thing that really gets everything going. And the way you do that is by experimenting. If you don't know what to experiment with, try something basic like the law of attraction. Try putting up, well, you can read up about it. Try the law of attraction first. Or if you're into magic, experiment with some spells. Experiment with some spells. So the kind of magic I do is with crystals. I put them in patterns and I read them and I understand what magic spell that it's creating. You can do your own magic spell. Just experiment. And if you don't know how to, just ask me. If I have time, I'll let you know. So that's that. And finally, citrine. You guys have skunk. You have the Queen of Wands. You have end and get over it. Oh my god. Okay, I wanna pull a clarifier here. Okay, so the skunk is about reputation, and upside down it's about a reputation that's not really serving you well. And then you have Queen of Wands, which is full of activity and you want to do something and you want to, yeah, but then there is end and there is get over it. So it's a very confusing message. I think these two are connected. I think these three are connected, and this is what you should concentrate on. Wait, let me see. Why was the skunk upside down? Oh, okay. Yeah. So things are going to shift for you. You're going to understand this in some time. What you thought was your journey, you will come to a point where you realize that, oh, no, it's actually not. It's actually a whole new thing now, and you have to deal with it. It's going to be exciting though. I mean, look at him. He's come to a place and he has found this huge expanse of land that he's just looking at. He hasn't gone and explored it yet. So that's basically you over here. Okay, so you have a reputation that links you with your previous life, the one that you're standing on right now. But now you need to understand that there's much more to life, and you have to fix your reputation, or fix the kind of things that you're projecting out in the universe. So if you have been promoting yourself as a hairstylist, but now you are going to be a model, then you need to change the way you're promoting yourself, obviously, because skunk is all about reputation. You need to make sure that you are projecting, that you are emitting the vibes that you want to attract. So, yeah. And this is how you do it, by just doing the things you love. And people will just understand by looking at you. They'll get it. Oh, this one's a musician, look at her. See, things like that. It is a clear end for a previous way of living, and you just need to get over it. Hey, see, this card is so cute. It's like, get over it, there's nothing more to do. Old life is gone. You need to let go to make room for the new life to come in. And let me just take another card to figure out where you'll be. The Priestess. Oh my god. So Priestess is all about a deep connection with nature, with the universe, with your own subconscious, whatever it may be. You have instincts and insights that nobody else has. You can't maybe explain it all the way, but you get it. You get it. And you have such a level of confidence and surety about this, even though you can't explain it. So, yeah, you guys are going through a really good change. You are going to get so much more connected than before. Don't worry about the old life, it is better left behind you in the past. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys can walk this journey with me, and let's see where we are at the end. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.